Hello, and welcome to 100% Demon Souls. I am Nerdwords. In this video, we're going to visit Sparkly the Crow. I'm going to explain some of the things that you can trade to Sparkly to get different things. This is the first point of this playthrough that I've actually made notes. I've kind of had to because I can't remember all the stuff that I have. And all the stuff that I need. So I'm only carrying rings with this character that I think I'm going to use. I'm carrying a couple of things that we're going to trade to Sparkly. And I'm still carrying my ceramic coins. I don't think those are ever going to fall out of my inventory until we use them. But yeah, let's just go straight to it. So I gotta switch my weapon. We have to go to World 4-1, Island's Edge, because that is where Sparkly's tree is. Now, if you are trying to get all the trophies for the game, and you're following my playthrough, then you should only need about 4 more rings. The Ring of Longevity, the Foes Ring, the Allies Ring, or the Friends Ring, I forget what it's called, and the Ring of Uneven Scales. The Ring of Uneven Scales will probably be the very last one that we get. I'm not wearing the Thief Ring right now, so... Oh, I thought I killed him. We're not at pure white, but we're pretty close to pure white. So these guys don't have a lot of hit points. You went down with 1 hit. So the 2 skeletons at the top of the stairs, they always start walking forward after I kill the archer. And if you back up, only one of them should aggro on you. Let's see, I'm wearing the Fragrant Ring and the Eternal Warrior's Ring. I'm going to switch the Fragrant Ring to the Regenerator's Ring because I'm not really using magic in this playthrough. At this area, I should say. Just doing some fighting. So we got the trap there. As long as you have 100% physical damage reduction on a shield, all you have to worry about is how much stamina it takes off when it hits you. And nothing else should aggro on us until we get into this hallway. That's another thing. If you're close to these guys and they start doing one of their big wind-ups, which is for one of their more powerful attacks, you can just hit them and interrupt them. It's a risky move, but it does work. Excuse me, got a frog in my throat. So right up here, this is Sparkly's nest at the top of this tree. So that's Sparkly saying, give me something sparkly. So we're going to start with a Faint Stone Shard. So basically you drop it on the ground, and if Sparkly wants it, they say that. I don't know if Sparkly is a he or a she. I assume that it's a she because it sounds like a girl's voice. But you don't pick it back up. It doesn't transmute when you pick it up. You actually have to exit the game and then go back into the game. And yeah, I'm staying offline because I'm in body form. I don't want to get invaded. So now the item that was on the ground has turned into a Sparkly, a shiny. And when we pick it up, I got... Sparkly just keeps saying that. So a Faint Stone Shard will get you 5 archstone shards. And the archstone shards are used to transport back to the Nexus. I didn't necessarily need to use that, but I wanted to illustrate that that's how it works. So I've got a couple more things that I'm going to trade. There's a ring, I think, that will only, I think the Ring of Longevity actually is what we get for the Pure Bladestone. So the Pure Bladestone is a rare drop from one of the double katana wielding samurai skeletons. And ooh, camera angle changed. And when we sacrifice, or I should say trade, the Pure Bladestone to Sparkly, we get the Ring of Longevity. So if you don't, actually I don't think any of the classes start with the Ring of Longevity, and I don't think it's an item you can start with. If you have purchased the digital deluxe edition of the game, the Ring of Longevity will be in Stockpile Thomas's inventory when you first get to the Nexus. And so since this is our first time with the Ring of Longevity on this character, increases maximum hit points. I think only by 5%, so it's not like terribly useful. A legendary ring with an engraving of a flowing river. Once given only to the bravest warriors, the ring would ensure their safe travels back home. And it is kind of a nice looking ring. So we started the game with the Providential Ring. Providential Ring is also a new ring that raises item discovery. You can get this ring here, but you basically have to sacrifice one of the boss souls, demon boss souls. I forget which soul it is that creates the large sword of searching, but I'm pretty sure it's Maiden Astraea's pureblood demon soul, and her soul already is used to create 3 different spells. So if you don't start with the Providential Ring, you will have to get it by playing through the game entirely 4 times. Or you'll have to defeat Maiden Astraea 4 times. So you have to be in New Game to get all 3 spells that her soul makes, this ring, and you still won't have the large sword of searching. I'm not sure if her soul is what creates the large sword of searching, so I might be totally wrong on that. Like I said, I didn't take a lot of notes, but I did write down everything that I'm going to trade, everything I don't have. So the next thing we're going to trade is the gold mask. We got this in World 3, I think, but we're also going to get a second copy of it. Oh, I picked it up by accident. I was trying to skip Sparkly's dialogue, and instead I picked it up. So, exit the game, come back in. I've never seen the camera angle change like that. And we get a colorless demon soul. This is one of the ways you can get a colorless demon soul through a single playthrough, is trading a gold mask. So, ideally, if you want to use the gold mask on a character build, you will also do Mephistopheles' mission, because Mephistopheles, I think, drops a gold mask when you kill her. The next thing that we're going to trade is the brass telescope, which we received from Ostrava at the Gates of Boletaria, World 1-1. So we exit the game, go back in. It's a little tedious if you're doing it all at once, but I didn't want to do this over multiple videos. I wanted to explain how Sparkly works and then show you all the different things you can get. So this is the Fragrant Ring. So we already have 2 copies of the Fragrant Ring. We pick one up in World 3, I think. It's either World 3 or World 4. I forget exactly where we pick it up, but this character also started with the Fragrant Ring. So, trading the brass telescope, it's kind of one of those things like, if you want the Fragrant Ring early on, after you've killed the Phalanx, and you've talked to the Monumental, and you've opened all the worlds, you can come here with the brass telescope that you received from Ostrava, and you can get the Fragrant Ring. And if you're coming here that early in the game, you're also coming to get the Crescent Falchion, which means the Fragrant Ring and the Crescent Falchion combined together will regenerate your magic points fast enough that you can kill the Red Dragon without losing all of your magic points in World 1-2, the Lord's Path. Just kind of summarizing things that we've already done. So the next thing on my list is the Talisman of God. So you can purchase this from one of the characters, I think from the Filthy Woman. You also receive it from... excuse me, I keep burping because I just ate a tuna salad sandwich. I'm sorry, I should not eat before streaming. No eat before stream. So, yeah, I think if you start as a cleric, you will obviously have a Talisman of God, and then you can also find one here in 4-1. So there's a lot of ways to get a Talisman of God. You can only trade one of them to Sparkly during a single playthrough. And I forget what the Talisman of God gives, but I think it's a colorless demon soul. You can only get 2 colorless demon souls from Sparkly the Crow. There it is. I was right. Colorless demon soul. So the last thing I'm going to trade with Sparkly for now is the Rune Shield, which I picked up in World 3-2, Upper Latria. There is, if you go to the Exploring Upper Latria video, at the very end of it, I drop down on a ledge where we find this shield. In a video that I have not made yet, where we kill King Allant, I'm going to have to kill a Black Phantom version of Ostrava. And the Black Phantom version of Ostrava will also drop a Rune Shield. So you're not losing this shield permanently. You can get a second copy of it. There are certain items that you trade to Sparkly that are abundant. They're all over the place. And then there are some items that you can only get once in a single playthrough. And this gives us the Hoplite Shield, which in previous videos I tried really hard to get it to drop from the Hoplites in World 1, and it never dropped. It's a rare drop, but this is also a shield that you start with if you have the Digital Deluxe edition of the game. It is 100% physical damage reduction, 90% fire damage reduction. So if you're meleeing Flame Lurker, this is a good shield to use. It has a 19 strength requirement. A medium-sized metal shield specifically designed for Boletarian legions. The reinforced center of the shield is ideal against direct attacks. The legion's protective formation was renowned across the kingdom. And that, of course, is a reference to phalanx, or even the word phalanx, which I think is of Greek origin. I could be wrong. And that is everything that we are trading to Sparkly. I'm just going to show you really quick what happens if you try to trade something that Sparkly doesn't want. I'm going to drop the... Oh, you can't drop rings. I forgot about that. I don't know if I have anything else. There we go. No Sparkly. That no Sparkly. And if we exit the game and come back, I think that will be lost forever. I got 6 more of these Archstones, so I don't care if I lose one. And sure enough, the item we dropped is gone. So very, very important to pay attention to what Sparkly says when you drop, because if Sparkly says no Sparkly, then you got to pick that item back up. So you can test this out with a lot of different things. There are a lot of items in the game that will give you different things. Cannot drop currently equipped items. Man, I don't know why I did that. I should have just done one. Okay. Let's see if I can drop one. No sparkly. Okay. I'm going to re-equip that, and then I'm going to try to drop... there we go. I'm going to try to drop one of these. No? Well, point being, there are a lot of things you could drop. No sparkly. Well, that's too bad. I don't have anything else. But there's a couple of different things that you could drop. There are wikis online that can tell you. I'm sure somebody somewhere else also made a video that shows off every single drop you can do. I'm just going to talk about a couple of different items. We don't have a lot of them anymore. There's a crystal lizard right here. So the rest of this video, I am going to... Oh, I got attacked. For the rest of this video, I am going to be farming souls, because right now I need about... Oh! That reset the trap. I totally forgot that I reset the trap. So I kind of panicked there for a second. Man, these guys are relentless, aren't they? Let's put on that thief ring, so I don't have to deal with this anymore. I'm going to switch to my bow. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, and I'm just going to walk back this way. So for the rest of this video, I'm going to be farming souls, because specifically I need about 181,000 souls, and because I'm going to level up 4 times. I want to level up just enough to get one more spell slot. And I think, in my personal opinion, the best place to farm souls is this ritual path right here, where there is a Grim Reaper summoning ghosts, and you can shoot them, and all the ghosts die. And I might be doing this offline, because that's only like 5,000 souls. There's a guy... You know what? I just remembered that the... I can't help it. I gotta pick them up. Even though I don't need them. I'm picking them up. The double katana wielding skeleton down here drops more souls. So... I'm going to be farming souls, but I'm also going to be talking about what else you can drop for Sparkly the Crow. It's hard to do 2 things at once. So the Jade Hair Ornament. The Jade Hair Ornament is an item you get in World 1-1, the Gates of Boletaria, and it is worn in Stockpile Thomas's daughter's hair. So when he sees it, he's like, that ornament, that's my daughter's. Please give it to me. And if you give it to him, he gives you the Ring of Great Strength. Or maybe it's the Ring of Herculean Strength. Yeah, he gives you the Ring of Herculean Strength. If you say no to him, you can take the Jade Hair Ornament to Sparkly, and you can trade it to Sparkly for a Regenerator's Ring. Now, I don't know if you've been watching all of my videos, but I currently have 3 Regenerator's Rings, and I gave the Jade Hair Ornament to Stockpile Thomas. So you could potentially get 4 Regenerator's Rings in a single playthrough. I don't know why you do that, because you can't trade rings. You can't do anything specifically with them other than wear them, and you can't wear more than 1 at a time. So every time you get a duplicate ring, I feel like it's a waste of resources if you use resources to get that ring. The large sword... Oh, I wasn't looking at my screen because I was looking at my list of items. The large sword of Moonlight, you can trade that for a Ring of Devout Prayer. And I'm pretty sure I have the Ring of Devout Prayer. I don't remember how I got it, but I know it's in my inventory because I did a list of all the rings I have, and I compared it to my spreadsheet. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. My spreadsheet is a Google spreadsheet, and it's linked at the bottom of the video description to every video in this 100% Demon Souls list. And basically, sorry, I don't want to fall off the edge while I'm talking. Basically, I have a bunch of rings. I am only missing 3 of them now that I got the Ring of Longevity from Sparkly. I think I'm missing the foes and the allies rings, and then I'm only missing the Ring of Uneven Scales with this playthrough. And that means that if you're following right now, you're only missing 3 rings. The phosphorescent pole is an item that drops from Black Phantom Rydell in World 3. If you trade the phosphorescent pole, you can get a Ring of Magical Dullness. The Ring of Magical Dullness is found on a ledge in World 5-1, the Depraved Chasm. So there's not really a good reason to trade the phosphorescent pole unless you really just don't want to go pick up the Ring of Magical Dullness in 5-1. I know I'm being risky with this too because I'm in body form. If I die, the world is going to go one step away from pure white. Right now it's only one step towards pure white. Come here. You silly. Oh! 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 I almost died. Look at that. Oh, man. Okay, I'm just going to go back to the Nexus because I don't want to waste any grass on that. Whew, got my heart pacing. So, I think I've already mentioned, because I've used the pure Bladestone to get the Ring of Longevity and the large Sword of Searching get to the Providential Ring. Yeah, the only other thing we need is the gold coin, and that's pretty much it. I don't, you know what, I had a list of, oh, here it is. I had a list up on my computer of all the different things. If you trade a lot of different things to Sparkly, they're mostly shards, basically. If you trade Mercury Stone shards, chunks, if you trade pure Mercury Stone, you get it, in exchange, you usually get weapons, arrows, souls, grass, all things that you can find in the world that generally are cheaper than the value of the thing you trade to Sparkly. But there are a few things that you maybe can only get through Sparkly, depending on how you're playing. So, yeah, I think that's everything I have to say about Sparkly the Crow. For the rest of this, I'm just going to be gathering them souls. I got to do this until I have 180,000. How shitty is that? And you know what? Maybe I'll make a, maybe I'll just level up twice. I think 44 plus 47 is 87. No, 44 plus 43. I was already doing the math in my head. 44 plus 43 is 87. So I need about 87,000 souls to level up twice. And I do want to level up 4 times. I might make a farming video just to kind of explain all the different places you can farm souls. And then I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I can explain where the best places are to farm souls, and I can level up 2 more times while I'm doing that. For now, I'm just gonna kill these guys some more until I have about 87, 88,000. Which, I think I need to kill this Grim Reaper twice, and then... Oh. Did you hear that laugh? It was almost like, you missed me, ha 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 ha. I'm going to keep walking at a very slow pace. Part of me is just picking up the shiny that he drops, because I think that it'll be something other than a Mercury Stone Shard. Stabble! I think he always drops something too. He never not drops something. It's just that the worst thing he could drop would be a soul remains. But he, for the most part, he drops Bladestone Shards. He'll occasionally drop a Bladestone chunk, and very rarely he'll drop a pure Bladestone. I got kind of lucky with him with one of my characters, and he dropped 3 pure Bladestones in one playthrough. I wasn't even looking at my soul total. I kind of have enough, I think. Let's go back to the Nexus. And I'm just going to level up twice, and that'll be the end of this video. Oh my gosh, look at that. 300 short. Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to go kill a skeleton. Hey, dude. And that should be enough. Run, run, run. Oh yeah, silver coronet and the silver bracelet. If I wanted to drop the silver coronet or the silver bracelet, I could get a storied hero's soul for either of those. So worth it, right? That was sarcasm, by the way. I'm down to 236 souls. Do I even have enough to repair any of my gear? I do. Okay. I think that's it for me. Thank you for watching.